Hello and welcome back. So, in our yesterday's video, we learned about the Microsoft 365 and learned how to create an account and a few basics about the Microsoft 365 suite of products. In today's video, we'll directly jump into learning how to use the Microsoft Word Online for free. So, to start with, we will be opening www.office.com in your browser, which opens the welcome screen of Microsoft 365. If you look at that welcome screen, you may be able to find on the left side there is a menu in which you are able to find. You can go to the home or you can go to the OneDrive document location, which we'll talk about it a little in a while. And there are feed apps and other things, so which we can talk about it one by one when we go through that. The first thing what we need to look at is on the far left side. There are some 9 small buttons. This is called App Launcher. If you click on that app launcher, it opens a screen, a small window, in which all the applications for which you are having permission or license to use are displayed. So if you are totally a new user and you are using only the free account of Microsoft, probably you may be able to see only minimal applications. But if you are a paid user or you are having access to Teams, Power Automate, and all other things, you may be able to find many other things. So let's not worry about that. So our focus now is only on Word. So let us focus on the Word. Be able to create a new document or an Excel workbook or a presentation or anything from this screen itself. So you have multiple options. If you are opening a new document, you just create the document button icon. Or if you want to, you have another option called create. And if you create it, it takes you to the document creation screen. There also you are having multiple options. Scroll down a little bit on this particular screen to the Word section. You can find few templates which are already provided by Microsoft. For example, this is a resume template, and this is an invoice template, and this is a meeting agenda template. And if you press see more, it takes you to another web page where you can find so many other templates for you to use. What you can do is like you can simply click on this and download and save it to your local disk and use it as a template for future use. So let us go back to our create menu. So the first option what we have is the button called create document. So let us press that and it takes you to a section for creating your new document. So this is our start. So from here, we'll be learning about how to create an effective Word document. The first thing what we need to do is to look at the name of the document. If you actually look at the screen, it already has provided a name called document file. You can look at it on the far left side, just next to the word icon. So this is an auto-generated document number which has been created by Office or Microsoft 365. So if you want to change it to the name which you require, what all you need to do is like you just type it and change its name to maybe learn Word. Okay, so this is the document name which I have provided. You may be asking another question. So I have created a document where it is going to be saved. Yeah, that's a good question. So let us answer that. What all see the thing every document whatever you are creating is going to be shared in your OneDrive, which has been created for free if if you have signed up for Office 3 Microsoft 365 product suite. So let us just click the cloud icon. So it says that the file location is OneDrive. Just click on that OneDrive. You go here, so it will be showing your OneDrive folder with all the So if I actually look at, go down, since my OneDrive is used extensively, you may be having a lot of documents. So the document what we have created, learn Word. is already available in the OneDrive. So this you can access anywhere, be it from another computer after logging into the same email ID and password, or if you are having Office 365 or installed in your phone or tab, you can access it from there also. Now let us quickly go through the menu and the ribbons which are available in Office Online. If you actually look at the first row, you will see a lot of menus like File, Home, Insert, Layout, and other thing. And on clicking of each and every menu, the ribbons will change. People who are using Word for quite a long time may see it confused because they might have seen the ribbon in a different way, but now in the modern Word application, the ribbon is very trim and it is modernized. Don't worry, if you want to see the old ribbons, you can easily switch over to that. If you go to the right side of it, there is a small caret symbol, and if you click on that, you have options for seeing whether you need a classic ribbon or a single line ribbon. You select the classic ribbon, and there we go. You can find our old way of. If you look at this particular menu, so the first ever menu is file. It has multiple options. That is like if you want to create a new document, you can create it either as a blank document or browse a template, which you have already seen that. We can see it later also when we are creating, going exclusively to look at the templates. And if you are already having a document, you can open it easily. So whatever document you have created are already displaying all our old documents. And there is one more beautiful feature what you have, that is to share your document with other people. You can share it for just viewing or you can share it for editing also. So we'll talk about it in detail when we are talking about how to manage the file sharing, the review, and all other steps. And you can export the document to other formats, whether it is as a PDF or whether it is as a ODT, that is the Open Office file structure, or you can make it as a PowerPoint. And in addition to that, if you want your document to be published as a website, you can easily convert it into HTML page using this particular feature. And similarly, like you can print it. So the print also is having a feature for you to convert your document to a PDF. So if you actually look at, like, you can save this document as a PDF or you can send it to OneNote. We will talk about OneNote in a later in a separate chapter. All those things you can do. And if you are having connection with a desktop printer or an online printer, that it will appear as per whatever is configured in your computer. You can use that. So the next major menu which we'll be using very frequently is the home menu. Everybody will be on seeing this icon itself, like everybody will be able to identify what is the purpose of this particular menu. So it has regular copy paste feature which we'll learn when we are going through that. And this entire section for font is for formatting your document. You can change the font, you can increase or decrease the font size, or you can, if you have done a formatting, you can easily clear it, make it bold, italic, all those things, whatever it is available in this font section. And this section is to format your paragraph, whether you want to make it as a bulleted list or numbered list. Everything can be done over here. We will talk about it in detail. And the style, this is one of the very interesting and very important section to make your document looking more professional. So by utilizing this style, you can very easily format your document. And after making a huge document, if you are not liking the style with which the document is created, it is very easy to change to another style also. We'll talk about it in detail. These are all the normal find, replace related commands. And one more option what Microsoft has provided is, like, if you are not so good at typing but you are able to speak well, What you can do is like you can simply dictate it. Now my machine is having some problem, but we will get it resolved when we are going through this particular section. And this is about the proofing, which we'll be talking about. This add-in section, you can do a lot of add-ins like Copilot, all those things. You can do it. And this designer is yet another way of creating a template. So if you click on it, you can go to the designer and you can use all the templates, additional templates you can choose from. And we'll talk about autopilot totally separately. Okay. Instead of going through every menu individually and explain it, what is the best way is to create the document and use every menu practically, which will make it easier for everyone to understand it better. So in the coming courses, we'll be using all these menus and how to use it. And now let us create a small document and try to apply all the formatting what is available in the menu. Okay, so now let us create a small document. With the interest of time, let us copy some text from some source and format it and make it as a proper document. So I am copying some text from one of the file what we have. This is a chapter which is available in one of the Microsoft website. So what I'm going to do is like I'm going to organize it according to individual headers. The first thing, the first line, I want to make it as a big header. I make it as heading 1, and then the next one I'm making it the next level as heading 2, and the remaining thing I want to make it as a simple bulleted list. So let me make it as a bulleted list. Similarly, let me format the rest of the things. Delete it. And the current line is the third level heading, so let me make it as heading 3, and the remaining thing also let me make it as bulleted list. Now you may wonder what is the advantage of formatting a document according to the header. Okay, so if you actually look at the left hand side, you will find a menu called Show Navigation Pane. So if you actually look at it, so whatever way we have created the heading according to the level, the document is already formatted with a link to go directly to that particular section. If I am clicking on this environment, security, and location, it takes me directly there. Okay. So in addition to that, if you want, like you have created this particular list, but you believe that this one need to be bold in all the sections, what you can do is just make it as bold here and make it update to match selection. Okay. Now all the heading 2 items will become bold, similar to that. So like this, there are so many advantages. So we will learn one by one in the coming videos. So it's already, this video is too long. So let us stop it here. Wait for more interesting updates in the coming videos. Thank you. Thanks for watching.